Started this when I lived in a remote area in Argentina.
I'm going to put some tomato, pepper, and a little bit of onion in that as well.
Up. I'm having fun doing this. So at my very first meetup ever in Florida, one of Lulu's meetups, I wanted to shoot a video of what a whole bunch of the women were cooking for dinner. So I set about to do that, and I got a number of them. I ran out of daylight, so I didn't get as many as I wanted, but I thought you might be interested in seeing what is for dinner, and also I have a couple of meals that I cooked in here. So enjoy. Please make comments, ask any questions that you have, and I hope this is inspiring to you. Okay, what's for dinner?
Oh, well, I am making a dish that I invented called chili. I started this when I lived in a remote area in Argentina many years ago. It's caught on tremendously. uh, you see it all over, but of course, I make mine from scratch. Okay, I don't get it in a can or anything like that.
All right, so you made this at home?
I did make it at home.
Okay.
Because of course I need a lot of the gourmet, things, all my instruments and everything, all of my, for my big kitchen and stuff. So, yeah, I start out with ground beef.
Okay.
People, you can write this down if you need to. Then I get a can of kidney beans, and then, and believe it or not, and then I throw in a can of. Now I use the whole peeled tomatoes for it.
Okay.
That's my secret. And then I let them, simmer and stuff. And then I found this great little packet of chili mix by McCormick, and I put that in there. Sometimes, of course, I add my own flair, a little salt, pepper, maybe a little sugar. You know, I won't tell you the rest of my secrets. um, but yeah. So
well, let me tell you,
it's called chili, and I put sour cream in it. I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
Before, not when you're eating it.
No, when I'm eating it.
When you're eating it, you add the
Yes.
sour cream.
Now this isn't a hot, a spicy chili, but it would take it down if it was. And today, I'm doing something very special with it because I'm delivering it and sharing it with a friend here. I'm gonna bring over some Dorito chips. I don't know if you've ever heard of them, but I'm going to bring them over. She wants to crunch them up and put them in her chili. I don't know if she's a gourmet like myself, but she may, want to try something new. And so, there you go. There you go.
It's, you are infecting the whole area with the delicious aroma of this chili.
Yes, yes.
My mouth is watering.
Well, it was my pleasure to share the recipe. I wish I had enough for everybody. I really do, because it's probably a once in a lifetime,
Absolutely.
To have the chili. But now you can make your own.
Yes, and I will be doing that.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much. Show me your name again.
My name is Jean Wachter, and I'm Pook Stevens on Facebook.
Okay, thank you, Jean.
All right.
All right, so now we get to meet.
My name's Cindy.
Cindy.
This is me. I live here in Florida. I am making some cod and some rice. And I think I'm going to throw a little bit of broccoli in there.
Oh.
But I got to find it. It's in the bottom somewhere. Oh, you missed what was for lunch.
I did miss what was for lunch. I bet it was wonderful too.
I did a little
so
turkey
you've got this
pepperoni
in the
pizza.
pot.
It's in the
so
pot
you've got dry rice.
Mm-hmm.
And the cod was frozen or fresh?
It was frozen, but now it's refrigerated.
Yep.
So throw a little bit of
And you're just going to boil this in the pot
Mm-hmm.
and let it cook the rice and everything else all at the same time.
Yeah, I'm gonna put some tomato, pepper, and a little bit of onion in that as well.
Oh, wow.
So I'm gonna go cut that up over yonder. I already seasoned everything with my seasonings right here.
So this is your cutting board area.
No, I have it over there.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So we're gonna take this over there.
Okay.
I just keep the food in here so that we don't have any bear issues.
Yes.
So I don't leave it out there. I just keep it in here. So I figured while I was just grabbing everything, I was just gonna grab it and
Oh, so this is your official kitchen
over here. Yep.
Oh my.
So
Oh my, this is gourmet.
I have just a tad bit of a mess going. Don't mind my mess.
Well, it's challenging to do things with one hand. You've got all your
Yeah.
veggies in your other hand.
So I have my little trash can over here. Let me get rid of all that. And my cutting board is right here.
This is some serious cooking.
Oh, I love to cook. Previous chef here, so
Really?
I cook. All right, this tomato has seen better days on this side, so we're gonna use this side.
That makes it perfect for putting it in the pot.
Yep. I have a little handy dandy chopper, but I don't want the onions and peppers to be tiny.
So you were a chef. What did you specialize in? Any particular type of food?
No, I just love cooking everything, but probably Italian was probably the most cooked item for me.
Yeah. And so what kind of a vehicle are you in?
I am in a Hyundai Santa Fe, and I had a Suburban.
Uh-huh.
The transmission went, so this was my replacement for now. I really wanted to get a van, but financially it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
So this was a better choice for now. So I call this my for now camper.
Okay.
So
And so this whole food setup with the bins that you've got underneath it and the table and the stove and the
Yeah.
gas and everything, it takes up a lot of room. So do you always take it out?
So I usually have a tent off the back.
Okay.
And then I have this table. I fold the legs here and those legs come down, and I have it out the back by the refrigerator
Okay.
and inside the tent. But I have a really steep hill there, so I couldn't put the tent up.
Yeah.
So we just did the awning, and this was our compromise for today.
And when you have it in the back, your whole kitchen is all in the same place. The fridge,
Everything.
everything
Yeah,
together.
so much easier. This is just, I'm a little handicapped here because of that little ridge there.
Yeah.
So other than that, I usually
is
have
so
everything all
great.
in one spot.
And are you here with a buddy that you're both sharing this awning?
So this is Cindy, and I am Cindy. She's in the back.
Cindy and Cindy, yes.
We call this Sin City. And so, we're just hanging out. This is my first meetup ever.
Oh, cool.
This is probably about the 4th time I've gone camping.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I did two runs in the Suburban before the transmission kicked the bucket, and then this is my second run in this.
Well, you make it look easy to cook a fabulous meal, that's for sure.
Thank you. We should have some Food Network Chef Wars.
We should.
At the meetups.
I want to do. I'm hungry, and I need to go check on what I've got in a pot that might be burning.
Right. All right.
Cindy,
well, I'll be
thank
here.
you.
Come back in a half an hour, and maybe it'll be done.
Yeah, and I'll look at
I'm
the finished
thinking it will.
product. Okay.
All right. Thank
Thanks.
you.
All right, now we'll look at what I'm cooking, which is frozen pizza heated up. Nothing too exciting. Let's see how the bottom is. So I put in some water. I can smell a little burning. Let's see if I can turn this stove down lower. I put in some water so it would steam it. Oh, that's great. That's looking great down there. So what it needs to do now is it needs to crisp up. So it's sort of like baking in the pan. So I'm going to leave it in there. This pizza is okay. I got it at Walmart. It's a gluten-free pizza, kind of a really thick crust. It's okay. It's not nearly as good as the gluten-free meat lovers pizza from Costco, but it's okay. And it's as much as I wanted to do tonight. All right, well, here's my pizza. It's crispy on the bottom. It's hot. It's melted cheese. I pronounce it decent. Not great. Decent. I'm going to have a cut up apple with it. That'll help. I'm having fun doing this. Although, did I just not video? Was that just like a not? Hey, Bright. What's for dinner?
Welcome to my kitchen.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Homegrown chicken eggs brought from home. And I washed them with soap and water, and I put them in a little bit of avocado oil with lots of salt and pepper, and just let them cook slowly. I like it slowly.
So you have your own chickens?
My next door neighbor does.
Oh.
So I get lots of free eggs.
Wonderful.
Yummy.
And how many eggs is that?
Oh, that's about 7 eggs.
Wow.
I'm feeling hungry.
Are
and if I don't finish
it, carnivore?
No. Mm-mm.
But this is a carnivore dinner so far.
It is so far. Just whatever's handy, whatever's easy.
Yeah.
But now I'm going to put my water on because I'm going to have tea.
Okay.
And instant lunch.
Oh. So you're having some noodles with the eggs.
Noodles with chicken flavor. Yeah. Yeah. Real high class.
That's great. That's
it's
great.
Easy.
Okay,
I
let's
like
take
easy.
A closer look at this. Okay, this is called
not healthy, but it's
instant
delicious.
Lunch beef flavor noodles. Yeah, delicious.
Oh, this one's beef. Gotcha. I had chicken last night.
Okay. To have some carbs with your protein, right?
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
All right.
Yeah. We have a little bit of tea.
This is the
probably about 12 different lovely little herbs.
Those
in
are
there.
herbs?
Yeah.
Beautiful. And you
Cover
did you
it with water.
put those in your eggs?
No. It's just going to be my tea.
Oh, that's going to be your tea. Okay. All right. Well, you've kind of got a whole auxiliary location out here in addition to your tent mansion over there, right?
I have the Taj Mahal out in the woods.
Taj Mahal in the woods.
With an air mattress. It was wonderful. So quiet out there.
So that's all you've got out there. You didn't need to carry all this stuff out there.
I didn't.
Great.
This is my kitchen.
Fantastic.
I'll load it all up into the car for the night, lock it up, and go out and sleep in the tent.
Smart. I love that.
Thank you.
And you've got your private little tent area out there.
Under the beautiful oak trees.
Yeah, those oak trees are incredible.
And the sunset is about to get really good. I don't want to miss it tonight.
Good. Good.
Time to eat.
Bright, thank you.
You're welcome.
Leave you to it while it's hot.
Thank you.
Hey, Terry.
Hi.
What's for dinner?
Well, tonight, because I'm in a hurry, I'm having a fruit and nut trail mix bar.
Let's
And-
stay over that.
And I will probably also have an apple and possibly some carrots. And that's going to be it tonight.
But tomorrow night you might fix.
Tofu with rice and broccoli.
Are you a vegetarian?
I am.
Okay. Well, it's okay. This looks good anyway. Let me get a look at the name of it again because I think your license plate was in the other. It was in Nature Valley.
Mm-hmm.
Trail mix fruit and nut.
Yeah, this is my favorite one. that
Is
they
it?
make. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
All right, here is my gourmet dinner.
I can film you cooking it.
Look at that. Look at that. Does that look delicious or what? And look at this. This is because I made it at home and froze it. It's still going to be wonderful. Hey, Ann.
Hey,
What's for dinner?
beanie weenies.
Beanie
Got
weenies.
this nice electric pot. Got my power source at the back of my car here. And
Plugged in there. Great.
plugged in there.
And so you've got, you cut up a hot dog. Is that what you did?
Yep. And I'm just gonna little camping food. This is not a healthy meal, but
Well,
when
it smells delicious.
when you're in the woods, it's okay.
Yeah.
Good. So this little pot goes from either 250 watts or 600 watts. So I have it on the low wattage.
That's
And
great. So it doesn't even use much power.
not much power, just a little bit.
All right. Are you going to have your beanie weenies with anything or just the way they are?
Just the way they are.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thanks. Now
Bon
you know.
appetit.
Now you know what's for dinner.
What's for dinner?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Just because it's called beanie weenies doesn't mean it's not delicious.
No. That's what I fed my kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Looks good to me. What I'm hungry for is some kind of bread. So I think I'm going to make bannock, which I saw a recipe for that uses flour, baking soda, some kind of oil. I have ghee and salt. Sounds good. And I'll fry it in ghee. Okay, let me mix this up. All right. I'm sure that it would be a good idea if I would follow the recipe and measure, but I just can't be bothered. I have to go take the phone off. So this is make a small. Oh, I'm getting this all over the place. Okay, this is einkorn flour. It's a very early flour that isn't hybridized, and so even though I am close to celiac, gluten intolerant, I can eat this flour. So that's very cool. That's probably too much salt. That sounds like it's going to be really salty. It's okay. Okay, baking soda. Put about that much in. Okay, you know what it doesn't call for that it would be good in it is some sugar, but it's okay. All right, what we're going to need to do is melt the ghee. I have no idea how much to put. Obviously, the car is sloping downhill quite a bit. I might, if I back up some, I think I can get more level. I think I'll do that. See if I can get a little more level. Otherwise, the blood's all going to rush to my head overnight. Hopefully that's enough. I was trying to find some kind of milk that was not ultra pasteurized, that was like vat pasteurized. I hope I didn't just pour too much milk in. But there was none. I was at Walmart and there was none. Yes, I did just pour too much milk in. These are like pancakes. All right, too much milk. I don't know where I can get more of this flour when I run out. I could order it from Amazon and have it delivered somewhere. Okay. I'm just going to blob some of this in here and try it. I made way too much. I think it's going to stick on the pan. Okay. Oh, that one's burned already. Okay, let's see if we can adjust the heat. Can you see that? Yeah. Not really badly burned. Let's see about this one. This one was the first one. It's burned more, but at least I can kind of flatten it out when I turn it over. Okay, what's happening with you guys? You just oozed out all over the place. It's kind of a mess. But the skillet is, I'm so happy to see that the skillet is decently seasoned. Okay, burning, lots of burning is going on. Let's see how it tastes. It'll be better with butter on it. I'm taking them out, even though parts are raw. I'll put the stew in here. Okay, I'm going to have some of this bannock with the stew is, you know, frozen solid, but it's thawing out. I'm going to have it with butter and lemon curd. I've never had that lemon curd before. I got it from Trader Joe's. Sounded really good. I don't know if I can actually open these up. So I believe bannock is the name for bread that I think of, like Little House on the Prairie, kind of. You know, people who were living out. Ooh, it smells so lemony. Where they didn't have sourdough. They couldn't, yeasted bread was not an option, or it would take too long. That lemon curd is delicious. And this bread is totally palatable. It's a lot like a biscuit. It's very much like a biscuit. So here's the stew, almost ready. Just about thawed out. Now I have the stew. This is very hot. Delicious. I'm eating a lot of butter tonight. It's interesting that something that I might not think is edible at home, like, oh, it's burned, throw it out, make another one. It's perfectly fine out here. I'm remembering a backpacking trip that I took some of my nieces and nephews to in Lassen in California. I don't know if it's a state park or a national park. My nephew Glenn brought a steak to cook. And in the preparation, he dropped it in the dirt and he kind of threw a fit about it. So my niece Lynn and I, we washed it off and cooked it and ate it. I wanted you to get this beautiful view that I have. I'm trying to think where I got the recipe for this stew. Oh, it was from Jackie and Amy's website. Their website is the Instant Pot. I think it's called Instant Pot Recipes.com. And they have videos and step-by-step photos to go with every one of their recipes. And every one of their recipes are thoroughly tested and absolutely delicious. Now, the thing with them, they're from Hong Kong and they're chef quality cooks. And I don't eat wheat and I don't eat, I eat a low oxalate diet. So I always look at their recipes and I don't use everything that they call for because they use a lot of different kinds of soy sauce and oyster sauce and various sauces that contain wheat. But I can adapt them. And this is an adapted recipe. It actually called for, I think it called for some kind of vegetable or something. It may have been a mushroom or something. I actually never heard of what it was, and I didn't even look for it. And I think it called for daikon radish, and instead I put in the kabocha squash, but it has a lot of ginger. I just used fish sauce, Bragg's liquid aminos, which is a gluten-free soy sauce alternative, and a lot of ginger, and totally delicious. Sugar to balance out the flavors. Oh, this would be better if I put some lime on it. I can't actually remember if I brought the lime, so I'm not even going to look for it. I may have, because I had one at home when I left. Hot, hot, hot.